Welcome back to Sports Talk, the show where we dive into the most interesting and sometimes painful stories in sports history. And today, folks, we've got a quarterback whose name might not strike fear into defenses but certainly made fans shake their heads in frustration. An undrafted player who battled his way onto multiple rosters, only to find himself in situations that tested both his abilities and the patience of those watching. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, David Blau. Blau's NFL journey started in 2019 when he was forced into action for the Detroit Lions after injuries ravaged their QB room. His first career pass was a 75-yard touchdown, and for a brief moment, Lions fans thought they might have their future QB. But then, reality set in. The excitement faded quickly as the losses started piling up. Over his career, Blau posted a winless 0-6 record as a starter, throwing for 4 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, completing just 57.7% of his passes, which in comparison, a coin flip has 50-50 odds. His career passer rating sits at 62.8, barely above the threshold of just spiking the ball on every play. Blau had his fair share of rough performances. One of his most painful outings came against the Minnesota Vikings, where he threw 2 interceptions and completed just over half his passes in a game that was never competitive. Another particularly frustrating moment came against the Chicago Bears, where he fumbled on a crucial third-down play, essentially sealing the game for the Bears. His deep throws often sailed too high, his decision-making under pressure was shaky at best, and he had a habit of staring down his receivers, making life way too easy for defensive backs. And then there was the 2022 season when the Arizona Cardinals, desperate for a quarterback, gave him another shot. Unfortunately, the same struggles followed. He was sacked 4 times in one game against the Falcons, failing to move the ball effectively and missing wide-open targets. Look, not everyone is going to be a Patrick Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson, but David Blau was a guy who worked hard and did everything he could to stay in the league, even if the results didn't always show it. He was undrafted for a reason, yet teams kept giving him chances, hoping they could develop him into a reliable backup. At the end of the day, it's night, and David Blau will be the guy who you bring in when your season's lost. Or Blau might be the next starter for the New York Jets. You never know. David Blau's NFL career has been filled with struggles, but you have to respect his perseverance. He may not have won a game, and he certainly had his fair share of frustrating moments, but he kept showing up, kept competing and kept finding opportunities. That alone says something. In a league where talent reigns supreme, Blau proved that effort and determination could still earn you a job, even if the results weren't always pretty. That's it for today's episode of Sports Talk. Be sure to tune in next time when we break down another fascinating journey in the world of sports. Until then, keep slinging it, hopefully with better accuracy than David Blau.